Hello again. You may well be used to it by now, but there's more wet weather to come as we go through the next 24 hours and then again at other times through this week. There's currently a weather system across parts of southwest UK bringing some heavy persistent rain here, and this is going to spill its way northeastwards across much of England and Wales as we go overnight. The heaviest rain, the highest totals, will be across parts of southwest England, South Wales. We could see in excess of 60 to 70 millimetres over the higher ground, and so some travel disruption. Even a bit of flooding is quite likely. Further north, it's a slightly drier, clearer story, particularly for parts of western Scotland and northwest and Northern Ireland. And so where we see any clear skies, temperatures could take a bit of a dip perhaps, falling to mid-single figures. So a bit of a fresh start first thing on Tuesday morning. Elsewhere though, where it is cloudy and wet, temperatures aren't going to drop a huge amount. Many places holding up in mid-teens Celsius. So a bit of a north-south split first thing on Tuesday morning. Quite a lot of wet weather across many parts of England and Wales. The band of rain then is going to push its way northward, so feeding into parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland as we go towards the afternoon. Further south, there will be something a bit drier developing across many parts of England and Wales. However, there will still be some outbreaks of rain here. Some of them could be a little bit on the heavy side, and on the whole it's going to stay fairly cloudy. Some bright or sunny breaks developing perhaps, and it's in any bright or sunny breaks that we're going to see the highest temperatures, generally peaking around 21 or 22 Celsius in some central parts of England, maybe towards the south-southeast, getting into the low 20s, but for many they are going to be a little bit below average for the time of year, and really feeling it where you're stuck under this rain across some southern parts of Scotland into Northern Ireland. Temperatures are going to be quite suppressed and feeling pretty unpleasant. That band of rain then continues its way northwards as we go through Tuesday evening, so spreading across the rest of Northern Ireland and much of Scotland, so the far northwest of Scotland clinging on to some dry weather through much of the day, but the rain arriving eventually as we go into Wednesday morning. The rain is going to be pretty heavy, some totals building up across the northern half of Scotland, likely to cause some issues. Meanwhile, further south, yes, still some outbreaks of rain around, but for many parts of England and Wales, a generally dry night, definitely a drier night than through Monday night, and there will be some clear breaks in the cloud. With that though, not expecting temperatures to drop a huge amount, many places holding up in the low to mid-teens Celsius. So Wednesday then is going to be a very wet story, particularly across the northern half of Scotland. Totals could reach in excess of 90 millimetres over the Grampians, so some further issues in association with these totals quite likely. Further south across much of England and Wales, it's a brighter story towards southern parts, cloudier across northern areas with some outbreaks of showery rain, and even a few showers are possible in the south, but like I say, a brighter picture and a generally drier one here. Again, with some decent sunshine, it's not going to feel too bad. Temperatures peaking around 22, maybe 23 Celsius, but at this time of year, many of us would be hoping for something a little bit warmer than this, and it's really not going to feel particularly warm at all across northern parts with temperatures suppressed and that unsettled weather around. That system does eventually clear away, however, towards the north-northeast as we go through later on this week, and there's going to then be some high pressure building in from the west, and so whilst there will be some further showery rain at times through Thursday and Friday, there are hopes for something a little bit drier to develop as we go towards the weekend. Remember, with all the wet weather that we're having at the moment, you can find some advice on how to make sure that you're weather ready on our website. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.